Hi, Cancer reading now. 3-card tarot for the sign of Cancer for mid-November 2019. Thanks for joining me. We're in the Rider-Waite deck today, so we'll be seeing that. Thank goodness you can't smell it. I've cut down on my smoking, really trying to stop actually. And they really stink of cigarettes now if I've got to that point. Okay, first card out for Cancer. Mid-November 2019, and it's the King of Cups. Okay, so we're into longings and desires, and actually I always feel the Swords energy plays into this, because there's nearly always a decision that has to be made and that can be made to actually bring those longings and desires closer. We'll see where we go as we go through the reading, but he holds the cup in his hand very firmly there, and being the king energy, he has the power to do pretty much whatever he wants, and he has people around him to help him actually do that. No people in this card because, you know, as a king, he's able to spend a bit of time on his own if he wants to. He can pretty much do as he pleases. But he's up above the waves and the water there, and there isn't a lot of disturbance showing there at all. It's a pretty calm sea there. So it's looking good. It's looking positive. When I see that much water, I tend to think there's sorrow coming into it. And Cancer, I know you guys are always trying to put out the best vibes you can and try to be helpful people in this world. It's not always appreciated, is it? And the king doesn't look the happiest of bunnies in this card. But happiness has got to be on its way, because the power is there and the cup is there, and he's got a firm grip on it. So whether it's a cup half full, a cup half empty, or whatever it is really, could be totally full, could be totally empty, whatever, he has got a handle on it. Okay, so King of Cups there, and we'll just keep going. I'll take the cards off the deck as we go. Next one up is the Two of Wands for you guys, Cancer, and as the image here suggests, the wands are really saying that progress can happen. It's a Two of Wands, so although the progress is happening, it perhaps needs to go a bit further than we're actually seeing in here. But as the character is looking at the globe in his hand, he realises actually that he has got the world in his hands, and that everything is possible, more than possible, because leaves are growing on the wands, which are no longer planted in the ground. They've actually been cut down and they're still growing. So have you been cut down, Cancer? I rather hope not, but whatever the situation, growth is happening, growth is possible, and the world is very much your oyster. We've got some flowers here showing natural fertility, so it's always good to put in whatever effort you can, but there is something of nature just in happenstance, just in the way of the world, that's going to be able to make things happen for you guys. Looking positive. It's not the clearest sky I've ever seen on a card, but it's certainly not a grey sky, certainly not a nasty sky, and the mountains in the distance show that, everything there is to play for. It really is. Okay, so third card in this reading for the sign of Cancer, mid-November 2019. It's number 20, nice round number, but it's Judgment. Looks a fair bit scary there, but this is a very old kind of view of the word judgment. Really, it's sort of discernment is involved in it, but more than anything, you are actually being called, not necessarily by an angel, but the angels are in the picture there somewhere, most certainly. And we've got what looks to me like the flag of St. George. Being an Englishman, I can't help seeing the positivity in that. St. George basically slayed the dragon and won through against all the odds. That is the bottom line of this card. So even though these characters look as if they've been at rest, almost as if they've been in a semi-dead state here, are coming to life. And when the angels are calling us, there is no stopping our progress if we want to make it. It's number 20. It's the second level of completion, numerically speaking. So it is looking very positive, if scary, Cancer. So don't be too put off by that if you can possibly help it. Okay, let us also have a significatory card. Always helps things to make a bit more sense. And I'm in Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell here. One of my favourite decks, just about my favourite actually. And what have we here? We have the Ever Unfolding Rose. Cracked open. It's happening for... Oh, so it's all stuck together. I'll do the other one because they both came out together. The Ever Unfolding Rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So remember that, guys, okay? That is really particularly about the Two of Wands in this reading, I feel. It really can happen. There are actually things going on which are going to help. Maybe just one thing going on, but if it's just one thing, it's a big thing and it's going to help a lot. Okay, that's pretty much all I can say about that one. But take a look at that image, see what it means to you. There's a very etheric kind of corridor here showing, and it's all part of the spiritual journey. The other card that came out there, Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? And this is a good one for Cancerians because you're always wanting to help others, even if you can't do it for whatever reason, or maybe others just don't want to be helped. But, you know, help yourself, Cancer. Okay, you're allowed to do that. You can't pour from an empty vessel. Super important one to remember in just about every level of the spiritual life there. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching. Trying to keep these quick, really, so I can get them all uploaded. That's the main thing, is to actually make contact. So, yeah, thumbs up, please, if you've enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. We'll share the journey. Don't forget to subscribe. Tap that bell so you don't miss anything. And check out my channel. Videos on there are evergreen. Lots and lots of videos. I think there's well over 500 now to choose from. And if you're drawn to a reading, you watch it. It's for you, even if it's not your star sign. Really, that's the way it works. Meanwhile, I'll be along with more readings soon. Have a fabulous mid-November, Cancer, and see you again. Peace.